Dear Pisces, close your eyes just for a moment and let yourself drift. Picture a vast, shimmering ocean beneath a velvet night sky. The stars above reflect gently on the waves, each one a quiet promise, each ripple a whisper from the universe. You are floating weightless, safe. There is no rush here, no need to perform, no need to protect, just the soft rhythm of the sea and the deep ancient wisdom of your soul. Because you Pisces are the poet of the Zodiac, a dream walker, a soul toucher, led by Neptune, the planet of mysticism, imagination, and divine love. You carry within you a heart that feels everything: the joy, the sorrow, the beauty, the ache. You are the ocean in human form, boundless, mysterious, deeply alive. But in a world that often values logic over feeling, clarity over dreaming, your gifts can feel misunderstood. Too sensitive, too emotional, too out there. And so you shrink, you hide, you carry the weight of emotions that aren't yours. You pour love into others until your own cup runs dry. Today, let this be the moment you return to yourself. Let this be the beginning of a sacred journey, a journey of self-love. Not loud or dramatic, but quiet, gentle, and true. A journey where you learn to hold your own heart with the same tenderness you offer to the world, where you remember that your softness is not a flaw, it's your magic. Pisces, you are the healer who can see through tears, the friend who hears what's unspoken, the lover who feels things before words are even spoken. But how often do you give that same love to yourself? You sense what others hide. You absorb the feelings in the room before anyone says a word. You love in a way that's spiritual, soul first, heart wide open. But without grounding, without boundaries, this sensitivity can leave you feeling lost. Like a sponge, you soak up pain that isn't yours. Like a river without banks, your energy can flood, leaving you tired, disoriented, and unsure where you end and others begin. Have you ever felt that? Have you ever looked around and wondered, when did I disappear? You gave so much, you understood so deeply, but somewhere along the way you forgot how to be soft with yourself. Pisces, your soul isn't meant to carry the weight of the world. You are not here to fix everyone's pain. You are here to feel and to transform that feeling into beauty, into music, into stories, into compassion, into presence. So let's begin together. Part 1. Coming back to the heart, start with this question. When was the last time I truly sat with myself, not to fix, not to analyze, just to be? Let yourself feel the rhythm of your breath, the hush of your inner tides. Let yourself return to your own voice, which may have been drowned out by everyone else's. And once you find it, even if it's just a whisper, listen. Your heart is trying to tell you something. Maybe it's a longing that hasn't been spoken out loud. Maybe it's a memory you've buried too long. Maybe it's a quiet need for rest, for space, for softness. Honor it, Pisces. Your self-love begins when you stop making your heart smaller to make others comfortable. You don't need to apologize for being deep, for being sensitive, for needing solitude, or for dreaming too much. These are your superpowers. These are the treasures the world desperately needs, especially now. Part 2: Creating Sacred Boundaries. Self-love for you isn't about putting up walls. It's about learning to shape the riverbanks of your life. It's about knowing where you end and others begin. You don't need to take on everyone's pain. You don't need to fix what's not yours. You don't need to prove your love by breaking your own heart. Practice saying no with softness. Practice choosing rest over people pleasing. Practice walking away from what drains you, even if it looks nice on the outside. Your empathy is divine, but it must be held in a vessel, otherwise, it will spill. Create rituals that protect your energy, quiet mornings, soft music time, by water, prayer, journaling. Learn to name your feelings before they drown you. Learn to say, "This is mine, that is not." Pisces, the most powerful love you can offer is the love that includes yourself. Part 3: Embracing your dreams. You were born with a soul wired for magic. Your imagination is not an escape, it's a portal. You see the world not as it is, but as it could be, and that vision matters. You bring color to gray places. You bring meaning to silence. You bring light to the unseen. But somewhere along the way, maybe you were told to be realistic, to grow up, to stop dreaming. And so you did. But your dreams didn't die. They just went quiet. Pisces, your self-love journey is also about reclaiming those dreams. Pick up a paintbrush, write the story, sing the song, take the trip, build the life that honors your soul's poetry. You are not here to live someone else's version of success. You are here to create a life that feels like a prayer. Part 4: Soft Practices for a Tender Heart. Let's keep this simple. Here are some gentle ways to return to yourself. Morning mirror whisper. Each morning, look at yourself in the mirror and softly say, "I honor the depth of my heart." Even if it feels silly at first, your soul will recognize the truth. Ocean meditation. Visualize yourself floating in warm, glowing water. Let the current hold you. Imagine each breath as a wave, washing away the pressure to be anything but yourself. Dream journal. Keep a small notebook where you record dreams, visions, or feelings that show up in your sleep. This is how your soul speaks to you, through symbols, feelings, and stories that bypass the logical mind. Candlelight stillness. At night, light a single candle. Sit in silence. Let the flame remind you of your own inner light, steady, warm, and eternal. Sacred solitude. Gift yourself time to be alone, not to isolate, but to reconnect. Solitude for you is not empty. It is full of answers. Pisces, you don't need to be fixed. You just need to be felt, especially by yourself. Part 5. You are already enough. In a world that rushes, be the one who slows down. In a world that judges, be the one who understands. In a world that forgets magic, be the one who remembers. Pisces, you are not here to fight your sensitivity. You are here to follow it, like a compass leading you back home. Even when you feel lost, even when you ache, you are not broken. You are simply deep. And deep things move slowly. So take your time, hold your heart, and keep choosing love again and again, even when that love is just a whisper to yourself. I love the way you feel. I love how you dream. I love your soft, wild soul. You are a living poem, a tide that cannot be tamed, a soul that was never meant to be ordinary. And the world is better because you are in it. If these words stirred something in you, Pisces, share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us about a dream you're reclaiming or a feeling you're ready to embrace. And don't forget to watch the next video in this healing journey. You are never alone. You are always loved. And you, dear Pisces, are finally coming home to yourself.